Councilman. He's going to introduce himself for about 3 minutes at the beginning of well, you'll see it on the agenda. Okay? How's everyone this morning? Good. I hope you're hungry because this is one good place to eat, I'm telling you. Order something off the menu, satiate your hunger, be those guys. I have not yet passed out the agenda for today, so let me do that real quickly. Here we go.
Want me to help you?
That'd be wonderful, yes please. I definitely need help all the time. There you go, give me one of those. Yeah, in case I get lost. There you go. Sure. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Okay. So I heard in my absence we had a big event. Huge event. Oh my gosh event. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. The marble game. Come on, the marble game. Somebody won the who won the marble game?
Fred won the marble game.
Fred won the marble, and he's not even here. He's out spending all his money.
He won.
So actually, Fred and Irene both are not feeling well. They both came down with the COVID, the Rona, whatever it is we're calling it today. So everybody pray for Fred and Irene, okay?
Right there. I'll bring
Say a strong prayer for them,
There's
please.
a card going around. If you haven't signed it, let me know.
In case you didn't hear what Jan said, there's a card being passed around. Please sign it so we can get it to Fred ASAP. Outstanding. All right, well, we did all of the first three things. Thank you for the prayer, Steve. Jan, who was the secret greeter?
I would say Margie.
Margie!
I didn't see Diana.
I have $1 for this.
Oh, good deal. Well, you got to give up a happy dollar, is that what you just said?
Yeah, I guess. Is that the penalty?
Yeah, pretty much is, pretty much is.
I'm pretty much prepared.
I love
hate to
you,
do that.
Diana. I love you.
Hey, she gave me a good sideways hug, so I'm sure her heart's in the right place. All right, let's do happy dollars. All right, yes, sir. Point of order?
No.
You want to be the first one?
Yeah.
All right, Janelle's going to go around and collect your money from you.
Okay, here's $1 for Mark. I should wait till he talks. Okay, no.
You might want it back.
You may owe him $1, Mark.
The second dollar, there should be something coming out on the district convention today. If you do not get it through constant contact, can you let me know? Because I sent stuff out to Division 4 yesterday, all the presidents and secretaries. We're not getting it out to everybody. And if you unsubscribe, you will not get anything. Okay, so let me know if you don't get it today. And this is for good German coffee.
Yeah, baby. Baby, it's fun. Yeah, coffee is good.
$1 back.
Margie, I'm happy because, God, isn't this a great place?
It is. It is.
And this is the best croissant I've eaten since I've been in Germany.
All right.
All right. Happy croissant dollar.
Ed.
You're just going to be running all over the place, aren't you?
The first one is I received my certification, so I am now classified as a certified instructor.
Oh, he's certified.
For the 35 Fox course.
Yeah.
Kids better beware.
What?
For what?
To teach.
I'm going to be a senior Intel instructor for the 35 Fox course here.
Good pass, yay!
We picked up our new camper.
It's a doozy. She's sweet.
Yeah, we picked up our new camper this past weekend. To go along with my new truck that goes along and with the new camper. This past weekend. So.
Didn't you also get a new car? Is that a new Honda car?
No, I've had that.
You've had that? Okay. Just looks
Good
neat.
for you.
And the good news is he can stand up in the shower. That's the best part of that.
Cheryl, my first dollar is when the technician pulled the wires out of Eddie's old truck and he got shocked and they started to fray, to burn, the technician did not get harmed.
Yeah.
Very good.
And my second dollar is we are getting to take over to actually go to the tournament. Our granddaughter plays water polo, 16 and under for SoCal water polo team. So we're getting to go and see them. Great.
Does my dollar for not shaking hands just be given to you, or do I get to say something happy?
Oh, say a happy thing.
We need happy. Okay.
That's the next dollar.
So when he brought up the RV thing, it reminded me of this weekend we went camping, and we only have to pay $500 deductible for the damage that we got for the low tree in the area.
Oh, my.
So only 500, which we were thinking thousands at first.
Yes, yes. All right,
Who's driving?
Not me.
Oh,
I don't back up that.
Hey, give Dave something from me, okay?
Anybody else? Bruce?
I'm just happy because we had a great time in San Diego. It was colder there than,
In here?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 70 for a high and 60 for a low, so every night it was.
In damp,
You actually have it in damp and kind of, so we had a great time.
I feel so sorry for you.
Well, we got away from the 100, so 190. We went through Phoenix is 105, but yeah, we had a great time and I had a great birthday, so.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Did you?
Now, we'll be singing to him later, so don't get all uncomfortable yet.
Steve?
Okay, that's 3 happy dollars. One is, we're getting the decking by our pool redone. Finally, it's been looking pretty tacky for a lot of years, so we're finally getting that. We're finally getting that repaired. And, well, let's see.
We're both healthy?
We're both healthy. And I'm just glad that we're all here together enjoying this fantastic food and great coffee.
Yes, very good coffee.
And the Gemütlichkeit.
Gemütlichkeit, ja, der redet Deutsch darüber, der Kerl.
Anybody else? Great. Oh, wait, we got one more.
We've had a little accident at our house last night, and when my dad used the facilities, the toilet overflowed.
Oh,
It's not a very happy dollar
Does
there.
that make you happy?
That is it.
No.
Well, why are you putting it
That's
in
a
for
sad
happy
dollar.
dollar?
You know, put it in for a sad dollar.
Is it, do birthdays and anniversaries come separate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everything's okay at the house.
It's not a very happy dollar.
That's why it's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. All right. Who's next?
You.
I am?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. Good morning. I guess I should stand.
$10 right there.
You didn't, so it's okay if I don't stand for happy dollars? Here's the good news. I am not leaving in July as planned previously. I'm not going to go move my daughter and her husband to Montana. I did the math. Yep, I can be taught. I did the math, and it would have cost me 3 times as much to do it myself as to hire someone to do it for me. So they were okay with it. I think they were worried about me. So when I told them, hey, I'm going to have you move, is that okay? They seemed okay with it. So that's the good news.
Good, that is good.
Thank you. Second big news, my son is out of the facility we talked about before. He has a job now, a full-time job, and he's doing very well. So thank you for your prayers and your kindness. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Julian's here. I'm super stoked about that. Hey, Julian. Hey, buddy.
Tell us about you.
Julian, well, he's a teacher, teaches history right over at Cass. He's an incredible teacher too. I've been in some of his in his classroom several times. I see this stuff on the wall and the conversation he has with the students. I think he is, of the instructors for that age group that I've seen, one of the best.
That's
so,
true.
Way to go, Julian. Super stoked you're here. All right, so. Oh, I had a moment of pause there. Before we get into the schedule today, wait a minute, we got to do the marble game too, don't we?
Yeah.
Am I out of schedule, out of sequence?
And birthdays and anniversaries, don't forget.
Yeah, that's going to be at the very end though.
Oh, that's it?
See, we're going to, newest members doesn't apply this time because Roy and Ed been here for a minute. You may take that now, yes, sir. Oh, yes, Quanian of the moment. Who was Steve, who was Quanian of the moment last time?
Sabine.
Sabine was?
Oh.
No, it went to, maybe to,
Laura, right?
Ron. Yeah, Ron for the honors banquet.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ron's not here.
That's
Ron said just pick, you can pick somebody
I get to pick somebody?
for him.
For him. Okay. Oh. Well, then, you know, this is a no-brainer for me. On behalf of Ron, I nominate and I have elected and I will appoint, I love the authority I had all of a sudden. Julia Barkley for coming. After all the good things I said beforehand, too. Okay, we need a picture. Who's got the camera? Who's got a camera? Bruce, you got one to use yours? Yeah? You got it?
Ready?
Hold on, let me get the glasses out of my mouth.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Take another one.
Just in case it's ugly, I don't know. Well, he's got a mask on, I'm the only ugly one. Thanks, Julian. Yay! All right, now we got to do the marble game, yes? Who's got tickets? Let me see about, show of hand, who's got tickets? Oh, thank you for feeding the account. That's awesome. All right, why don't you get Mark? Mark, here's what we're doing. We're doing a 50-50 game. We donate towards our administrative funds. You're going to draw a number out. That person then gets to draw a marble out of the stack. And if it's any color other than white, they get whatever's in the pot. Patrick, what's in the pot? $15.50. How much yet we're starting with? All right?
26 marbles.
I don't have any skin in this game. You can put it in number one, too. Okay?
All right. Good number out of here. All right.
You're still waiting on the percent?
967 6022.
Were you guys?
22.
Okay.
Wait, say it again.
6022. Last
That's
four.
me.
Oh, yay!
Thank you.
All right, now let's see. Well, you got tiny hands. You could probably figure it out. I put my hand in there and get stuck. I might have the right marble in my hand, but pull out a different one.
You're going to deal all marbles in there this time.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I feel so bad for you.
25 marbles.
Are you giving her advice for next time? What is that?
No, I said I've done that with 2 marbles.
All right. All right, if you will, please, let me introduce Mark Rodriguez. Now, he is not originally from here, he's from San Antonio, as I understand. And he moved here back in 2016? 14? Did 21 years in the military, retired, almost as much as I did, so you're okay. And almost, I got here in 05, so, but we took the same path to get here. I think the military brought us over here. He's got kids, 6 kids, and on a mixed,
Brady Bunch, 3 and 3.
Brady,
3 and
girls
3.
and boys, 3 girls and boys?
Yep.
Wow.
Outstanding. And he's our city councilman. He wants to talk about some of the programs and what he's excited about. Mark, you got the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray, for the invite. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for taking time out of your breakfast to hear me blab up here. Thank the Angry German. The breakfast's been awesome so far. We just voted on giving you guys a beer license, so I'm looking forward to maybe some German beer soon. I'm excited about that. When I saw that come across our desk, I'm like, yes. German restaurant with beer, I'll vote yes for that all day. So again, thank you guys. Kiwanis Club, all the things that you guys do in the area, I love it. You know, I try to spend time in the school as much as I can too to see what's going on. My kids, when they were back at Huachuca Mountain, you know, they were a part of the club there. The K Kids. K Kids, yes. So That was kind of my first experience seeing like, okay, who runs this program? So I kind of looked into it and I was very impressed. A lot of things going on. I love your bunco nights, all the stuff that you guys do. So I really appreciate everything you do for our city. So I just want to thank you for that. Also, so a little bit about me, you know, like Ray said, I am a military vet. I did 21 years. Ended up here in 2014 for my last assignment. I actually started here in '96. When I went to my AIT for my training was here back in 1996. I know some of you weren't born yet, but you know, 96 is when I started my career. I've been in and out, you know, and I ended up here for my last assignment, and I retired because it's like one of those things that nobody seems to understand. Like you get here and then you just fall in love with the place and you never leave. I never understood it until I got here for my last assignment. The same thing happened to me, you know. Community is important for me as well, you know. So I volunteered the whole time I was active duty. I volunteered somewhere, wherever I was stationed. I tried to get in the community, and no different here, you know. So I help out with the Citizens Fire Academy. I know your husband there from the fire department, Captain Wilcox, awesome guy. About to retire soon. I know you're looking forward to that. All right, so that's definitely important to me. Things like that, and obviously things in our city, growth, change. You know, we have some good change going on. A lot of projects that you see going around in our city right now. Obviously, we had the big West End project, you know. Whether you're a fan of that or not, I think it looks good now, right? A lot of progress going on. Businesses are gravitating that way. You'll see some change coming up, right? Some places are going to be, I think a lot of people are going to move their property, either going to sell it or renovate it, you know. So I think that it's working down there. So I'm really proud of that. Obviously roads, right? Roads are very important to us. We drive on them every day. And whether you live in the county or wherever, we all still use the same roads, the same schools, same hospital, grocery store. So when people say, oh, I live in Hereford, I live in Palominos, I can't vote. It doesn't matter. You know, it's like we are one community. That's how I see it. All the way from Benson all the way down. We're this big hub. We're the closest Walmart, right? So everybody comes to the Walmart, right? There's no more Food City down in Douglas, so they come here now as well. So definitely I look at it as one big community. And I know there's different quantities, but I appreciate the invite to this one. And like I said, I am really, really thankful for what you guys do in our communities. It really, really helps out, and it's really needed. From our youth down up, you know, youth's important. We're trying to get the youth commission back running. So trying to talking to the schools more, trying to bring those back in, because after COVID kind of squashed the program, you know. A lot of kids were staying home. But we want to bring those kids out that are interested in they don't even have to be interested in government, just speaking and getting out there. And we'll bring them to the council meetings. They can do the pledge for us. We have a program every summer where we have our youth delegates, and we don't have any youth delegates right now. So last year I saw all the cities bring those youth delegates out from their cities, and I'm like, we have plenty of good, talented youth in our city. We need to bring them out with us as well. So I'm trying to reach out while I can. While school's out, I know it's hard, but you know, if there's any projects going on, maybe you guys know about, you can tell me that youth doing that you're involved in. We can take them to Phoenix with us and show the project off to the other cities in Arizona. So just let me know. And I will give everybody my card, that way you can have my contact. Because I want to make sure that you always know you can contact anybody on council, right? You can email us, you can call me in person, come to my house, whatever you need. Because to me, feedback's important, right? So I don't like hearing that people feel they're not heard, or they don't know where the news is at, or they don't know where the information's at, right? So I would love to hear where people prefer it. You know, do you like Facebook? Do you like the newspaper? Whatever, everybody's different. So that all that stuff's important to me. So I would love any feedback like that you guys can provide. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate it, Ray, for the invite, and I will see you guys. Oh, yes, sir.
Well, now, Mark, are you running again for the same seat?
I am. So this is an election year. It is an election year for me. There's 3 seats that are available. I am one of them. So I'm trying to stay in the seat. I am. Yes, sir. So I'm on the signature hunt right now. So you see me going around my clipboards and stuff. That's it. I'm just trying to get signatures to get back on the ballot for November.
Where's your card here? What's that?
Okay, I appreciate that, sir. I'll hand you my clipboard, and I really do appreciate your support. I really do. And again, it doesn't mean you vote for me. It just means you're putting me on the ballot and giving people an option to vote.
And let's do that after the meeting if we can.
Yeah, sure thing.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna hang out that long?
I will hang out.
Yeah, I want to tell you, I looked at Mark's Facebook page. He doesn't just have stuff about himself and what's going on, but things in the community too, things that aren't necessarily clear on the city's page, right? So I would go to his Facebook page just to find things out, and it's fairly robust. So good job on that, Mark. Way to go, buddy.
If you didn't know, there's a new Taco Bell. Taco Bell's interested in our town. They're going to put a new Taco Bell drive-thru out there on Canada, Flores. So basically between 50's Diner and the Cabinet Place.
Yeah.
So you might see some construction going on there soon. Yeah, it's a drive-through only. So it's not a you can't eat there. There's this new I looked it up online. There's a new thing that Taco Bell is doing. They have these drive-through lanes, kind of a security process, but they're interested in our town and expanding. So if you see something going on that way, it's probably what it is.
Perfect, yeah, we need another one of those.
How about a Chick-fil-A?
Come on and get it, we're having a meeting, just walk on through though, okay? All right.
All those guys are okay. They're my students.
Yeah.
They are.
I don't want to slow down the business you guys got coming in, so they can come in, that's cool, we're just going to keep going on, all right? There you go. Got to say it with a little more grunt. There you go. All right, so a little bit of haphazard, but we're going to keep going on this thing. We talked about new member orientation. Hey, we've got 4 new members. I'm so stoked. Look at them. Look at how shiny and new they are. What are you laughing about, Sabina? You're new too.
No, I'm already here for one.
Yeah, you've been here longer than they have.
Old new.
The old new, yeah,
She
there
went
you
through a
go.
bunco session.
And in some ways, Jolene, I still think you're kind of new to us too, because you really haven't seen what we do behind the scenes as much. So this is a good, I'm so glad you're here for that, because there's so much that we can share with you. Some of the things that we do behind the scenes, and a lot of what we do is behind the scenes. These things we do for breakfast, that's where we kind of get to show off, have fun, and blow off a little steam. But the SLPs that we do at all the schools, all these other programs that go on, Bugs, and Don't Mess With Us, and a whole bunch of other ones, that's the real place, the contact point where we meet the kids where they are. So, and never mind the whole skate park and so forth. So, without any further ado, I made notes for me. I'm going to show you the page. We're going to talk about the page. We're doing this in open forum. I don't see any reason why I need to be the talking head about it the whole time. So if you remember something that I don't say while we're on this subject, please speak up and let's talk about it, okay? So, new member orientation. We don't. We usually do this one-on-one with the new person, right? Yes, sir. I sent you the slides too with the notes. So whatever you have to walk out on, you do you. Okay, boo-boo. I love you. That's okay. So I sent out the slide package. We revised it this year. It has new information, new demographics and details. So they're all in there. You see something in there that you like, I guess let me give you the bottom line up front. This is fun, but we really need you at other points of contact, okay? So Popcorn Palace, selling popcorn. Oh, by the way, this year we're going to sell cookies too. Christmas tree cookies are going on sale starting this July and also in December. So we need more hands, more people, and we need people to help us bake cookies. So I've been talking to some experts, actually right here, Dennis and Dwayne talked me through a couple of the details for that. And we're selling a Christmas tree cookie. Not a small one, a sizable one. One you can charge it up to $3 for. So that's going to happen with the QR code on the back side so people can donate to us, whether it's our Christmas program, the youth programs, whatever it is we're doing. We're going to get the word out by sweetening the deal a little bit and selling cookies too. All right, so that's coming up. All right, so those are the primary movers, the biggest deals, bottom line up front things that I want you to take away as you go, Ed, okay? All right, who are we? We are more than just a bunch of old folks that like to talk a lot. We're a lot more than that. We're an international organization. We are all over the world. Let me get the numbers out so I don't mess it up. I think we're in 11 countries. We're in more than that. Hold on. Oh, here we go. There's the next slide has it. We're in 80 countries. There are over almost 7,000 Kiwanian clubs in the world. I've been around since 1915. We believe in fellowship and service. We have some strong moral character traits that make us stand above and beyond our peers in other clubs, even other ecumenical clubs. Ecumenical means like church-based clubs, okay? There's things that we do that aren't covered by other clubs and organizations. Primarily, we're dedicated to these particular goals, all right? And I think we do that in spades. The way that we greet each other, the things that we do in our meetings, all elevate and emulate that these are our values. All right? Anybody have a value here that you want to talk about particularly? You see something there? Okay, we got two more. Come on. What about these two? Come on, you gotta be. What are you most proud of? Is who we are as Kiwanis. Anybody?
We help kids.
Damn straight. You on your way out? Yeah. Okay, buddy. Great eggs, by the way. I got some duck eggs from him and his sweetie. Oh. And they are so good. I can't tell you. All about the kids. I think that probably is the one thing that we do that sets us apart. Yeah, we deal with parents, sure. Mostly we're in the schools though. Working with great administrators in the school, great educators in the school. In fact, most of the people in our clubs came from the schools. By and large, they were made aware of us by being in contact with us, where we were doing things in the school, and then they came out and joined the clubs. If you look at the greater demographics of who we are in the clubs, most of us are educators. Hey, I'm even an educator, but I don't count, do I? What do we do? What do we do?
Serve the children of the world.
Okay, good answer. It's like Vacation Bible School all over again. Good job, Chuck. Yeah, serve the children of the world is our motto. In fact, I'd like to do a t-shirt with that motto on it and just promote that. If people understood that that's what we did and then saw our logo, I think that would spell and speak volumes for who we are and what we do. We do it, we just don't propagate it, I don't think. So, but, absolutely right. It's amazing, Chuck, how did you know that answer? Changing the lives of the community. You know, I dare say that giving a child a book for free during the reading program, letting them have something tangible to take home, it just makes my heart swell thinking about that in a good way. About how that now fosters in that child a value towards reading. You know what I mean? It just, the first time I heard that we did that and I got to go sit down and the kids were climbing all over me and, no, don't climb on the big man. I didn't say that, somebody else did, I don't know why. I loved it. I wish I had more time to do it. When I retire, I'll be doing a lot more of that. I think it does a lot to set an example and plant a seed in them that that's normal behavior. And hopefully they carry that to their homes. If it's not happening there, they might be able to spawn and change that too. Especially if they're bringing the book. I mean, then you don't really have an excuse as a parent. I don't have anything to read to you. Well, how about this, Mom? You know, I think it's terrific. I absolutely do. All right, we get a magazine every month. Is it every month? Yeah. Some good stuff in there. I like the ideas that are in this slide, and sometimes I like the pictures too. I've used a couple of the pictures in some of the things that we've made in the past. Good guidance in there. But more importantly, I liked our webpage because you can go on there, download forms, the whole bylaws things that we did recently. Our committee downloaded the new bylaw standard, and then we looked at it as a boilerplate to create our bylaws locally. So we do everything with the reflection of what international says should be the norm for us. Are we perfect? I don't know. I have opinions. I think they're online. So for the most part, that's what we have a board for too. The board helps keep us solid. One, keep us out of trouble. Have a financial record keeping so that when we get looked at for our 501c4 status, are we a 3?
4.
I thought we were 4.
The club is a 4.
Yeah. There you go. So we have 2 types of statuses. The 3 means if someone donates to it, they get to write it off on their taxes if they qualify. The 4 doesn't. So that's the difference between the 2 entities. So when you donate money, you should be donating to the 3 part of us, which is foundation, okay? If you want tax credit for it. All right, so Governor Don used to be the governor. Who is it now, Don?
Tony Gutowski.
Yeah, I've never met the man, but I hear good things about him.
Yeah, he was down here.
Yep.
For Christmas.
Yep, good guy,
Good guy.
affable, easy to talk to, gives us good ideas. He does a Tequila Tuesday still too, allows us to talk to him. We have those great conventions that are wonderful rubbing elbow things. I think we need to keep those things going. Though they don't feel like the most popular thing to do, they help establish a core of members that keep the perpetual motion of the club going. I think if we didn't go to these conventions, we didn't involve with other people doing the same stuff, that the reason you joined our club, that would minimize in some ways the longevity of the club. So I encourage you to do that. Now that I'm not going in July to move my daughter, I just volunteered myself to go. But I do have a special other person in my life who I want to take with me. We're going to try to make that work. So conventions, leadership training. The training is really good, especially for the decon, for the K kids. I'm sorry, Key Club. It's great when you take a group of kids from your schools, right, and show them how things are supposed to be run, what a treasurer, secretary, all that does, and their eyes kind of pop open, and they kind of, sometimes they're glazed, but sometimes they pop open, and they go, oh, other people do this too? And when you find out that other people can do it, it kind of removes the stigma of, president, I don't know how to do that job, right? So I think it's great that we have these things for them to engage in. So what do we want you to do? Okay, so I don't know that this is in order of priority, but they are all things that we can do. Clearly, I think, and this is gospel according to Ray, the most important thing you should be doing is some kind of service. To me, in my mind, you get more benefit out of doing a service project than whoever you're doing the service project for. There's a closure, a psychological loop in your heart that goes, oh, I feel good about myself because I did this thing for another person, and I can do good things, you know. That thing to me speaks volumes and is the impetus, the nucleus, the core benefit of being in this club. So obviously I think you should do some of those things. You know, if you're not engaged in those things right now, if you haven't had a contact with a student, a young person, in any capacity through our SLPs, I'm going to encourage you now to do that. In fact, since you guys elected me again to do this for another year, I will be calling on you to find out what your capacity is and get you plugged in, okay? So I want you to have that joy. I want you to be a part of that. I want you to be here too, obviously. But, you know, the other thing is more important in my mind. So there's my priority list for you. Spread the word about Kiwanis. If you don't say Kiwanis at least once a day to someone else, right, I think you're missing an opportunity. Folks at work, they definitely know who I am and what I do and my enthusiasm for it. I know a lot of you don't work, but you know what? You go to shopping malls and stores, well, maybe not malls anymore because of Amazon, but spread the word. Okay, so here's the thing I want to talk about. How'd you like this today?
Nice.
This is a good location? Yeah. Not too much distraction or nothing? You cool with this?
Yeah.
All right, we need to get solid, okay? And the thing at the library didn't work out, God bless them. I love that place. But if it was wearing out the daughters and Lisa, you know, then let's not beat them up, okay? I think this is a terrific thing. Let's see how this goes. We also have an opportunity to go to the Del Sol Country Club clubhouse. Yeah, Pueblo del Sol, thank you. I don't know, I used to live right next to it, I still can't remember the name of it. You know, the golf course. For lunch, I think that makes great sense. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Can't do it this next meeting, and I'm working, I think we're gonna go to the library again one last time. And hopefully the lady won't yell at us for being so social and staying a few minutes late. Yeah. But we'll work that out. Okay. I think we need to limp along one more time for lunch at the library, and we'll do the whole, you know, somebody brings something in, you know, the whole potluck thing. But I think we could finally get a home, hopefully here for breakfast and there for lunch. and we'll see how that works out, okay? It's not that I'm schizophrenic and I can't make up my mind, but there are a lot of logistics that go into finding a place that will host us, especially when we have divergent times like this, okay? All right. Wear our t-shirts with pride. Now you all have a name tag, right? Good for you. Mine's in the truck. That's why I'm not wearing mine. That's my excuse.
We have to pay $1 then, right?
Say again? I got to pay $1?
We used to do that.
Is that right?
If you don't have your name tag, you have to pay $1.
Chuck, thank you for reminding me. Will you take a check? I'm all out of cash, pal.
I got your $1.
You, okay.
I got $1, put it back in your phone.
Bruce, see the man, okay? All right. I almost feel like applauding that too. This is our membership right now. We're going to change, well, let's see, whose changes here? Nope. Bruce, your treasurer, Janelle, me, yep.
All the same.
That stays the same for next year too. Now we're still going to have an installation dinner, but we're working on making that installation also the 65th anniversary of the club meeting too. And I put a call into the other club to see if they want to come play with us. Now that's weird because it's also the installation, but their installation dinner happens a week prior. So I think it could work that way if we turn it into a celebration instead of an installation. We'll still do the formal thing, but we're looking at making it more of a inclusive event, okay? And that's the 28th of September, is that right?
22nd?
22nd. It's, hey, I got a calendar right here, I could just look at it. Let me turn on my old man glasses. Yep, 22nd. 22nd September. Okay? All right. Here's some of the things we do. We're at CAS. We've got a builders club and we've got a key club at CAS. We're at Oida High School. We have a key club there. Do we have? We don't have a builders club there. No. With Colonel Smith, right? Oh, Camp Kiwanis coming up in September. Oh, how cool is that? I already asked somebody to go do that for us, and they said yes. It's in September. It's the Labor Day weekend. The last weekend in September. And Ed and his lovely bride, Cheryl, are going to go represent us there. Come on, let's give that an applause. And you know what? You don't have to go there to be a camp counselor, or, I mean, you could do KP if you want to, right? Go help clean in the kitchen, whatever it takes. I don't think I necessarily want to be the janitor guy there, but you know, if that's what you're into, you know, whatever your strength is, I think that experience will be tremendous. And it's not too far away. It is in northern New Mexico, near Pine Top?
Vanderwagen, New Mexico.
Yeah, nobody knows where the hell that is. All right, so.
Near Gallup.
No, yes, it is near Gallup, but nobody knows where that is here. But Winslow, Arizona, most people know where that is. So just to the east of Winslow, Arizona.
Quite a bit east.
Quite a bit, well, okay, so an hour east. But I know where Winslow is. Flagstaff, should we go from there? No, no. But hey, the drive there, if you go VFR direct, you know, you go through the countryside, you can go through Safford and Brandon Mountain and that whole area. What a beautiful drive that's going to be. I know you probably want to take your camper. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so honors breakfast we just did. Make a difference day. We haven't done that in forever. So we'll think about that, see what we can come up. I'll put that on the agenda for next club meeting. The reading program we talked about, Kiwanis one-day community projects. I haven't seen anything since COVID. A lot of these things have kind of dropped off the schedule. But they're, I mean, I think we're going to start ramping up into these things. Roy, I'm calling on you for something. So just brace yourself. Public parks upgrades, improvements. Hey, the Christmas tree, I can't say enough about that. I'm so excited. We just met with the city again, the Leisure Department. Laura Wilson. Wow, I lost that minute for a second. She loves us. It's Love Fest every time we get to meet. A 30-minute discussion turned into an hour-and-a-half meeting with her. It was awesome. So they're going to help us with some graphics and stuff for our tree program that's continuing to go. We put those games in at the facility, the sports center over the youth center. Thank you. Over by what used to be the junior high school. What's it called now? Ross Christian Fishing. I don't know why I don't know that. Okay, support for the teen center.
You're offering not to.
Oh, that's a grandpa joke. That's not a dad joke.
They help you remember though.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a future mayor.
Oh, okay. Eliminate. I think we're done with that. We've just about crushed tetanus in the third world nations, right? Don, do you know?
Yeah, I think they're in the process now of collecting all the pledges and stuff.
Yeah.
But some people still support that.
Yeah, dude, and it's a great idea. If you don't know, this was all about eliminating neonatal tetanus in third world countries because they don't get a shot, a simple shot they could get before they deliver that can save their child's life. And the misery of going through that, it just makes your heart cringe. It's no wonder we support it, and it was successful in my mind because we took it from a very high mortality rate to just about nothing now, globally, folks, globally. Okay, so popcorn sales. Look, are we having fun or what? I think we have the best seat in the house on the 4th of July. We really do. We've got the popcorn palace out there. We're on the baseball field. We're hawking it up and down. People are bringing their tents and their chairs and stuff, and they don't mind seeing us coming with a bunch of popcorn. Even though there's another concession stand on the other side of the field from us, you know. This year we're going to up our game a little bit, add more stuff to the mix, but doggone it, I think it's after we're done selling, we pull up our chairs, we relax, we lean back, we listen to the music, the cannonade do their thing. Right next to the cannons is the place to be, I'm telling you. And then the fireworks begin, you know. So in my mind, if you ain't been, you oughta. And I expect everybody to be there. There, I said it out loud. We still have a Facebook page. God bless her. I tell you what, Marge does a lot to make us known in the community. She populates this thing. I think she's as good as Mark in populating the stuff that we do. Obviously, when she's not around to take the pictures, we suffer a little bit. So we are now, as a club, trying to figure out a way to make all of our positions more than one person deep. All right, and we've started some processes for that, a procedure for it too, to make smart books that we can hand off, continuity books to hand off. We're going to ask you to do it too, but we're going to get good at it before we do the SLPs. So we're trying to grow up in a lot of ways and make it so that not everybody is taxed to their living end. Okay, magazine we talked about, Facebook, Twitter. I don't do Twitter. So I don't even know how that works. I'm sorry, I just don't. And I probably never will learn. There will be a new thing that's better than Twitter that will come out someday, and maybe I'll take the time in my retirement to figure that out. There you go, I said it. All of these things we've talked about. Inter-club meetings, we're going to have one of those soon, and we need 5 members to go to another club, probably Bisbee or Douglas. Maybe?
Yeah, or San Pedro.
Or San Pedro. Yeah, San Pedro. Hey, they're right here in our backyard. Why don't we go to their club, right? They came to ours, why don't we go to theirs?
Why not invade their party? Why not invade their party since they invaded ours?
Say again, I didn't hear you.
Why not invade their party since they invaded ours?
You're absolutely right, Patrick. What do you got, Chuck?
Pierce, I want to go to the Pierce Kiwanis.
You want to go all the way up there? You want to take 4 people with you? You driving?
Yeah.
Okay, Chuck. You pick the date.
Honolulu.
Honolulu.
I volunteer.
I can see we're all going to do. Come on in. We're just doing a thing. No, you're fine. I didn't want you to feel awkward. I guess I did the reverse of that, didn't I?
Actually, I feel fine. I'm looking at it.
There you go.
All right. So here's our structure. International, small, upside down kind of triangle. More importantly though, believe it or not, at the very tip top of that, that's where you are. And you're as important to the balance of who we are and keeping us viable as anyone. I swear, I think you need to embody all these things we just talked about and make it a part of who you are as a person in order for us to continue to have this much sway in our community. And with that, I think we're pretty much done. Any questions about anything we said? Holy cow.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
So So you're gonna send us out something to tell us where we're gonna meet next time?
Of course I do. I do every week. Oh, does everybody here get my emails? Does anyone not get my emails? It's probably a better question. Julian, you get mine still? Okay.
I'm starting to get them.
Okay. You changed your email address. I can't be held responsible for that.
Ray, I changed my email address about 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I still talk to you, so I know you know what's going on. But yes, thank you for double checking that, making sure. Hey, I think it's time for birthday stuff. Okay, we got 2 birthday singing to people. All right, now we got Bruce. So we're going to start with Bruce, okay? How do you want your singings done for you, sir? His name is Bruce, by the way. So
When was
The
it?
regular way.
That was Friday, last Friday.
Yeah.
Third, yeah. Just, I guess, normal.
Oh, you know, now normal is not usually the preferred way because it means we can sing in 15 pieces.
That's what he wanted.
You wanted normal. All right, Steve, lead us out, buddy.
Okay, ready? Here we go. And this is where
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Oh, we're doing it again, so. All right, so typical on your birthday or your anniversary or some other significant thing in your life, you also donate something to the administrative fund. You don't have to. Well, I'm not pressuring you. I'm not looking at you, like you got to. But that typically is
we
what
don't
happens.
sing for free.
No. And it goes usually to our admin fund, but you can choose to do something else. And that's just a tradition we have in our club. So you know, as you newbies. Roy, on your birthday, I expect a big check, okay? Okay, so let's go on to our next birthday. I don't know if Diane knows that we know.
Kay told me that, she told me.
Oh, well, then now you know that I knew.
I
Okay.
know that I knew.
I was gonna tell you anyway.
Yeah, she's 29 years old this year.
29?
Oh, my gosh. Doesn't she look great? Oh, my heavens.
She
How would you like us to sing to you?
Is there a really quick version?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we
You
can
pay
be
more for
quick.
that.
All right, so Steve, you want to lead us off here, or do you want me to do it?
In what?
Oh, no, okay, I'll do it. Quick. Ready, everybody, as fast as you can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Can't believe that was fun.
So today's my actual birthday, so thank you
Yep.
all for sharing it with me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
My husband went to work this morning, so I have filled my day with other people, and you're part of that. I couldn't part with as many dollars as it really is, but here's a small check
Oh,
to commemorate. You almost got it right with what I did.
29?
look at you.
29.
$29.
All right, so
I
let's,
put 25.
you did not designate which account.
I don't care.
You don't care? Let's put that into you.
I just want to give it to Bruce.
Oh, I'm going to give it to Bruce. I don't need middlemen.
What part of you? Anything or
All right.
reading?
I don't care.
Reading?
Wherever it needs to be.
We need reading?
All right, anniversaries. What? Hey, it's your anniversary year too.
Of belonging here, or
No.
my marriage?
Your marriage.
Oh, it's 2 weeks away from now, though, so I figured I'd see you again.
Yeah, I figure you don't want to hear us sing it again on that, so just let Dave know we're very sorry.
I will not.
All right, Julian joined this month in 2017. Beth joined in 2005, and Don Townsend's got the record for this month of 1999. Oh my gosh. Do I have to hang out that long?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was 1890.
Yeah.
All right, I am looking forward to this one. Are you ready, Patrick, for the quote of the day, sir?
Am I ready for the quote of the day? Really
Measure
good.
of intelligence.
Yeah, it's a good.
Hold on. Say it loud and proud.
The measure, no, it should
No,
be
no, no,
this
no,
way.
Patrick's doing it.
The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Albert Einstein.
Amen.
Yo,
Amen.
thank you very much. All right, so now, join me in the Kiwanis Pledge. As our country's flag signifies purity, valor, and justice, May we, as true Kiwanians, exemplify those virtues as we serve the children of the world.
Ding.
We are adjourned.
Hey, were you gonna say something about it?
Oh.
Yeah, we're going, on the social that's happening on the 28th of July, Bruce is going to teach a whole new game with these dice, and we're going to learn it there, and we might change that to something we do at our club regularly. So.
I'm gonna send out a flyer pretty soon about that party. The 28th of July.
That's my birthday.
Oh, we can celebrate Cheryl's birthday.